Hello, hello, buddy people. Welcome back for Blue Lock tier list. I have no idea what the audio is going to be like for this video, to be honest, so it's always good. I have 28 characters here. I don't know if I'm missing someone. That's not on me. I just have 28 characters that were important. There's no pros in here. It's just U20 members. So we'll just be ranking them on where I think they rank out of the U20. So number one. I I don't. You could honestly put either one, but number one, in my personal opinion, hot take is Don Lorenzo. I think he has such a tight chokehold on the entire defensive aspect of Blue Lock. Like Sky, there's really good passers in the game that. And we're gonna go by primarily feats as well. We're not gonna be a lot of the speculation, so even characters that we're gonna get into might not be as high as you want them to. I think they will be higher because they don't have any actual evidence that puts them that high, which is why Sai is second though. Even because these two kind of dominated a lot of Blue Lock, but Sai was more or Don Lorenzo was more modern with his feet, so that's why he's overall higher. It's Kaiser behind them because I think Kaiser hasn't shown as big of a dominant force, at least. I think these two are kind of interchangeable. I think Don Lorenzo is number one, though, because he was low-key kind of voodoo up in most of them. I think it's interesting. Now, hot take. Very hot take. But I'm going to go Isagi Uichi at number 4. Now, you might be, what? Isagi? As I'm looking at everyone else, he has shown the best numbers, kind of. I think you could honestly put someone else over him, and I think all you will know who I'm talking about. And I do get this guy, this person that we all know who it is. He's probably stronger than him as he is currently. But Isagi has shown overall better feats, overall, which is why at number, after following Isagi, he's actually Bara instead of the person you guys are thinking of. As I said, same reason. He has shown better overall feats than, because we haven't seen this person. Okay, I'm going to say that Rin, which is why he is number 6. He hasn't scored on screen other than the last man shine in the last PXG versus Manshine goal in the first goal against Barcha. He's shown 3 goals that were kind of glanced over as Isagi and Bar have both shown pretty powerful goals throughout their time here in Blue Lock. Now, after this is kind of interesting. It's kind of more of an open field after. So, what I'm going to say, shocking, I'm going up with Charles here. Anyone who may be expecting Charles to be higher, he just hasn't shown the overall beats to put him higher than these 3. And that's why Shido is at number 8, because he has gotten 2 goals on the screen. And they kind of seem very Charles heavy carried, so that's why he's not super high. Now we're on more of an interesting part. Now a lot of the rankings are gonna start to get skewed. We're gonna go Batra. I think he's low-key holding Barcha on his back right now. With literally no assistance besides for basically Otoya, but Otoya doesn't really do that much. This is really interesting. I'm gonna put Gagamaru here because I think as the only competent goalkeeper, he deserves to be somewhat high. Next up, we will put Hiyori. Oh no, crap. Oh, this is interesting. I'll put Hiyori. Because number 1, Hiyori is somewhat relative to Charles to an extent. I think he's so much weaker than him, but it's somewhat relative, I'd say. Next up, we'll probably put Aiku. Second best defender behind Lorenzo. Yeah, we know the drill at this point. Now we're kind of at the fodder. Out of the fodder people you have here, depending, it's not fodder. how could be fair about Chigidi? You could honestly put Chigidi higher, but I think he's one of the most consistent player and probably the best left winger we've seen. I just think compared to everyone else when it comes to sheer feats, he's not nearly as good. I think consistently, well, you could honestly put him higher, but it's debatable. Now we're kind of on to fodder. And Kunagami has gotten 2 goals in the NEL, which why I put him here. He's low-key kind of marking Cheeto up, so that's why he's here. I think following him, we'll probably put... Ooh, it's kind of interesting. I'll put Yukimiya, because he's shown really good... Like, he's gotten 1 really good super goal, and that is really good for him. So that's why he's going to be at number 15. Now after that, we probably will put, I think, Ness. He hasn't, actually, no, it's Rayo. Rayo has also been underperforming compared to Ness. Or you say, what about this guy? This guy, they don't have enough feet to back them up. I probably need to reward part show that how well what he is, but and then Ness. These 2 have been underperforming, to be honest, compared to their, but they're not terrible players. Now we're heading to the point where everyone's kind of bad. So this is where we'll put Nagi. I think Nagi goes here. You could honestly put the next person over him, but Nagi still cannot be ignored, even though he's kind of on a fall-off arc. Krillin is next. He has got the speed to match up with some people. And after that, we'll probably put Nico for simply the reason that... Actually, no, what am I saying? Karasu. Karasu doesn't have that many feats. To be honest, he doesn't have that many feats, especially of his current position. He's done like stall. Raichi's not on here. Let me get Raichi. He's not going to be right here. I'm just saying that he probably deserves to be on here. So there you go. You get to see the background, the behind the scenes a little bit. There you go. Raichi's here now, but he's not gonna be next, I'd say. Feats-wise, honestly, you could put him next, though. Which is not wanting to put Nico here. Actually, Nico... No, Raichi. Honestly, the next few are kind of interchangeable. Which is Raichi and Nico. I think you could honestly swap either way. It makes sense. Raichi is somewhat locked down. Mark Snuffy, but on the other hand, Nico has better vision overall, and it's kind of like, no. We're gonna go. This is really hard. Toya. I think it's a Toya Tokimitsu next. I think you can interchange them. I think Toya it was an overall better player before the NEL. We don't see that much from Tokimitsu anyways. Except it's Ryu. I think Ryu has been underperforming in the NEL, to be honest. So following that, we'll probably put the Clutch King, Sendao. Nanase is almost good. Was playing decently well. Tetsu hasn't really done much things here. And then Kiara, I don't even know why he's actually on the list. But he's just here. He's kind of feetless. There you go. That's the full list for you watchers. But that's all for me. And people, I was getting a quick out video because I realized I didn't make videos. So bye-bye, gang.